It seems that embattled music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is selling his LA mansion. Combs is looking to sell the off-market for $70 million.
Ja Rule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff, they're in the room, they busy, they don't want to be bothered.
Countless victims have come forward with disturbing allegations against Puff Daddy. But here's the thing. There's one particular set of claims that has ended up being false. While Puffy is currently in jail, I believe, awaiting trial for all these alleged awful crimes, stories circulated on social media accusing the rapper of having secret underground tunnels under his home. Maybe it could have led to the Playboy Mansion. Maybe they led to Michael Jackson's home. All these theories have been debunked. So let's go through it. The rumors started when somebody created a fake CNN TV screenshot reading underground tunnels found at rapper's LA home, making it seem like a real news story. From there, the internet, as it does, ran with the idea like a plausible conspiracy theory. And then CNN representatives were like, hey, that is a manipulated image, not something CNN reported. Emily Kunz said that very clearly. None of the reports on the CNN website about the raids on Puffy's properties talk about the discovery of underground tunnels. This is not mentioned on any other social media accounts either. Ditto for any other reputable news outlets at the time of my jibber-jabbering today. The home does have a pool. It does have a grotto that is connected by an underwater swimming tunnel. Thank you, Los Angeles Times, for reporting that in 2014. But there are no other credible reports about any other underground tunnels in his home. However, there's plenty of speculation to go around, and today, we're gonna go through this together, folks. Popular Twitter account The Pop Tings is another one that also claimed they found a tunnel in Puffy's home, or they found news of a tunnel. Here's the tweet, folks. The interior has a private theater with capacity for 35 people, a fully equipped gym, a wine room, but the most curious thing about the property is an underwater tunnel connected to a grotto inside the luxurious mansion. Okay, folks, we're gonna fact check that. There are underwater swimming tunnels reported in the mansion. Puffy's Los Angeles mansion measures about 17,000 square feet. It does have a 3,000 square feet guest house. It does have a 35-seat theater, a gym, that wine room, and yes, an underwater swimming tunnel, but it only connects to a grotto. The mansion, which was built in 2014, has 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and that separate spa house has a steam room, massage room, beauty salon, and that's it. Now, a lot of folks on social media were like, hey, these underground tunnels are leading to the Playboy Mansion because of its proximity to Puffy's residence. Other social media posts were like, yeah, definitely. The FBI found tunnels underneath Puffy's home that once connected, this time, to a basement at Michael Jackson's mansion. A TikTok claimed his team was nervous. They blocked the entrance to his house, begged everybody not to enter these tunnels. You don't believe me? Alright, folks. Well, on September 28th of 2024, Reddit user usadball4496 took to the MJ Innocent subreddit and claimed that they saw a video where there was an underground tunnel between Puffy and MJ's house. That same day, another user, Nene George, or Nene George, took to Instagram, claiming, yes, the FBI found a tunnel in Puffy's house that absolutely connected to Michael Jackson's residence. We have the video. The voiceover in the video literally said, when they, so the FBI agents, entered his bedroom, they noticed that the floor near the bed appeared to have been recently disturbed. One of the officers then moved the bed aside, and that's when they made an unbelievable discovery, an entrance covered by only a rug. The walls of the tunnel, apparently newly constructed. As they moved deeper, the officers found strange items on the floor, clothing, various clothing. Meanwhile, another speculative statement was like, okay, come on folks. And it's like, look guys, it's not true. Another Reddit user, NoSinger6718, took to the Michael Jackson subreddit this time to attach a screenshot of a TikTok video where somebody was like, yeah, the FBI just reopened Michael Jackson's end-of-life case because allegedly, same user is alleging this, Puffy's former bodyguard came forward and said Puffy was a part of Michael Jackson, Aaliyah, Left Eye, Biggie, and Tupac's final moments. As all of these claims continue to spread online in a wide form, it is worth noting none of them are true. Law enforcement has not given any confirmation on any of these rumors. It appears as if the assumptions of the case being reopened have been making the rounds. Why? Well, there was a viral claim of Puffy's head of security formerly working for Michael Jackson. 7 months ago, Reddit user 111555, lots of ones, lots of sevens, lots of ones, alleged that one Fahim Muhammad was previously the head of security for Michael Jackson before working for Puffy. And the platform user further claimed that Puffy instructed his staff to contact Muhammad in case they landed in any kind of legal trouble in Miami or California, because he could allegedly make problems and people disappear. Other similar conspiracy theories and rumors have been swirling around in recent weeks, claiming that names such as Jay-Z, Beyonce, and once again Puffy were all involved in these ends of lives. However, evidence of the same is not made available online by official sources. A lot of folks commented on the underground swimming tunnels. They're like, oh no, this is all nefarious. But here's the thing, folks. That tunnel has been featured in various real estate listings. And if you're looking at photos and videos of the property, law enforcement searches, construction records, they all discredit it leading anywhere other than on the property. And representatives for Puffy and for the US Department of Homeland Security were like, no. People magazine reported that the Playboy Mansion was rumored to have a series of underground tunnels that connected the mansion to other homes in the area, ones of Mr. J. Nicholson, Mr. W. Beatty, Mr. K. Douglas, and Mr. J. Khan. However, one staff member mentioned that these tunnels were completely closed up sometime in 1989. Some folks were like, hey, well, what about the news about Puffy listing his LA home for sale shortly before the arrest? Well, a source close to Puffy said he lived in Miami as his primary residence for years, but always planned to sell the home in LA once his daughters grew up and moved out. The house was listed, by the way, for like $61.5 million. And once again, they go through all the features in the listing. 10 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, 2-story guest house. And since the arrest of Puffy on charges of things I shouldn't say, and also racketeering, a lot of salacious details about Puffy's chaos have emerged. Specifically, the freak-off sessions. If you didn't know, federal authorities raided all of his homes in March, and in the 14-page of the indictment, all of these details have come to light. If you're wondering, hey, what were Puffy's freak-offs? Well, according to the indictment, freak-offs were elaborate and produced naughty performances that Puffy arranged, directed, enjoyed, and often electronically recorded. In arranging these freak-offs, Puffy, with the assistance of members and associates of the enterprise, transported and caused to be transported commercial workers across state lines and internationally. These events occurred regularly, sometimes lasted multiple days, and often involved a lot of commercial workers. During freak-offs, Puffy distributed a variety of controlled substances to victims, in part to keep them obedient and compliant. Without the victims' knowledge, Puffy secretly recorded videos of them participating in activities with commercial workers. After these freak-off events, both Puffy and the victims usually received IV fluids to recover from the physical strain and substance use, at least according to the indictment. So that's all fact, folks. The rapper's former bodyguard, who worked with him in the 1990s, allegedly claimed that his former employer involved huge political figures, such as princes, and a couple of preachers in those parties. So earlier this year, going back to March 2024, during those searches, and it was like all the properties, Miami, Florida, LA, California, law enforcement seized a lot of freak-off supplies, controlled substances, and the infamous all the baby oil. Oh, almost forgot. Another conspiracy theory that circulated around the raids was that apparently Puffy escaped through the underground tunnel. So now you know, that one's also not true. And that's all for today, folks. See you next time.